And a very pleasant Sunday evening, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Mark Henderson checking in with you from Cincinnati, Ohio. Even though we are not physically in the state line, doesn't mean we don't have you covered here as we are about to embark on a new work week. We do have a few things to talk about here over the course of the next 7 days. First things first, we're looking on the radar picture at some scattered showers with a cold front, believe it or not, working its way from northwest to southeast out across portions of Wisconsin and Minnesota and heading in our direction. Now, we say cold front, but really we mean that relatively speaking, because behind this front will actually be some warmer temperatures. Now, the big question is whether the sprinkles or showers that we see off to the north and northwest, if those do indeed sneak through our region here over the next several hours. Answer to that question, probably not, but I'm not going to shut the door on that entirely. This is the picture at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, or I'm sorry, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is 5 o'clock. This front will drag through here rather quickly and uneventfully for the most part and should clear the region here. Any sprinkles that we do see will shut them off by no later than about 7 o'clock in the morning. And really, that's going to be it as far as precipitation goes for the next several days. In fact, I really don't see any sort of precipitation coming back our way until maybe Thursday night, and that could take us into early Friday as well. As far as rainfall amounts go over the course of the next 5 days, not a whole lot to get too excited about. Again, the small chance that we have here tonight or very early tomorrow morning, then again on Thursday night into Friday, this could amount to maybe a quarter of an inch, and that should be about it. So, unfortunately, the drought situation, which is worsening across all of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin, may very well continue. Now, as far as temperatures go, I think we're going to stay on the mild side of things here for probably the lion's share of the upcoming work week. There could be a little bit of a transition back to some cooler temperatures as the roller coaster kind of points downward toward next weekend. But overall, the picture over the next 6 to 10 days, this takes us all the way out to November 12th. So you're talking about around Veterans Day. Looks like above, near to slightly above normal temperatures, but look at the extended outlook that takes us through the midway portion of the month, maybe even a touch farther than that. The 8 to 14 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center suggests above to much above normal temperatures. As far as precipitation goes, there could be some occasional shower chances that could lead us to slightly above normal precipitation, but overall, expect precipitation to be near normal. Again, we'll take whatever we can get, given the fact we're coming off of a dry October, coming off of a dry September, and coming off of a dry second half of the month of August here as well. So, how about we talk about the 7 day forecast here? We're at 60 degrees here tomorrow. One thing that I think we do need to look out for, even though it's going to be pleasant and mild, the wind is going to be a factor. We could have wind gusts as high as 30, maybe even 35 miles per hour in spots. Then we're up to 63 degrees for a high temperature on our Tuesday, back to around 60 on Thursday with a mostly to partly sunny sky. Shower chances look to really increase here late Thursday, better chances Thursday night. Thursday's high 57 degrees, still sitting around 60 degrees on Friday with an isolated shower possible early. And then another much stronger cold front could bring some more significantly cooler air our way here in toward next weekend. Could also bring us a couple of showers on Saturday. And then look at Sunday. Sunday's temperatures, a high of 43 degrees, could be the coolest readings that we will have seen here since early April, maybe even late March. So a good 7, almost 8 months ago. But by all accounts, the first full work week in the month of November looks to be quite mild here. The beat goes on in what's been a remarkably mild stretch here for the past 2.5 months, with just a few exceptions here or there. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. How about that Bears game earlier on this afternoon? Had a chance to check that out in person. It was one heck of a game, even though it didn't go the way of my team. I know a lot of you watching here at home are quite pleased with the final outcome, and all of us, I can assure, were quite entertained by that really, really entertaining game. Well, thanks so much for being with us. I look forward to being back in the state line here later tomorrow, and continuing our weather coverage throughout the course of this upcoming work week. Thank you for your continued support of the Weather Hub. It's always a pleasure to be with you, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care.